To start this reading, I just want to say go Gators. That seems relevant for someone, even though for me it's like, anyway, I asked what's in your energy, and cards that we have so far: the Moon, Two of Cups, Judgment with a Hierophant at the bottom of the deck here. This energy seems like confrontation, not conflict, but like confrontation, like very confronting sort of awakening and analysis of self, and like deeply held what's the word I'm looking for? Deeply held notions. I don't think that's the exact word, but we're gonna go with it. The deeply held beliefs about self as it relates to being with another. So it just kind of seems like, also I'm getting Judgment Day. It just seems like someone's having to evaluate what they thought to be true about you and them, and I think their actual, yeah, Lovers and the King of Swords, I think their actual feelings for you are very confronting, because now they're having to have this new perspective. They're being asked to look at things differently, especially here with the King of Swords here. Look at things and like see them clearly. A lot of people would attribute the King of Swords to not the best energy for love, but for me, when it comes to not in how they're interacting with you, but just how they're thinking, it's like clarity of mind. It's like cutting through the sound, seeing above the wind. I don't know why I just got that, but there we go. Seeing, like, just honestly being able to see the truth of a situation, the truth of themselves. The Chariot just came out and the Ten of Cups flipped out with it, along with the Three of Swords. All right, Spirit, what's the point of this? What do you want them to know about this? Besides this being, oh, I did not actually flip it over. Besides this being, and you know what? As I was channeling just now, Page of Swords just came out. As I was channeling just now, I kept seeing the Page of Swords. So, like curiosity, thirst for knowledge, blah 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 blah. Like new perspectives, but also, I think here it's like they want to convey this. They want to convey this, like, this change. And they're like charging towards you, especially here with the Jesus. Do you see me struggling to shuffle there? Especially here with the Chariot here. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. I was about to say that I feel like that's kind of your energy. Nine of Pentacles. So you know what I'm getting with that just now is when they left you, you were sitting here. You were sitting here, and it was like praying to the heavens of why this happened, kind of to get them back. You know, bartering is what I'm getting. Kind of like deal with the sort of situation, because that's I think that's what it would have been. Trying to get something back that was not for you at that time, because first cards came out before I even get to, hold on, but Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We'll get to that in a second. The first three cards that came out were the Moon, the Two of Cups, and Judgment, followed by the King of Swords, the Lovers, the Chariot, Ten of Cups. So clearly someone left you high and dry and are now being confronted with the realization that whatever they thought this connection was is not actually the case. And now it's like, okay, looking at yourself, seeing where you went wrong, this other person, what are you going to do about it now, right? And overall being able to see love and what's possible with love for them differently. Back to what I was saying here. because I kind of don't remember, but we'll get the channel back. Because it was hidden. It was hidden for a second. The Five of Pentacles was hidden. That's why I lost my thing. Hold on. I had to center myself there for a second. I wasn't getting this at first, but I was looking back at the... I don't know what that means. This is a shit show. But I was looking back at the Lovers, the, what's that, Chariot, and the Ten of Cups. And I kind of felt like when I got that is when I got like the realization that this is union energy of what's coming. I'm not saying it's coming right now, but it's union energy. It's like the two of you, two opposing big people coming together in duality, but like being steered by source. This happiness being steered by source, because now you, like I said, Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Now you are like sitting in like the fruits of your labor, relishing in the joy that is you. You're no longer here in this like woe is me, down and out, Five of Pentacles energy. You've centered, you've released this, you've let this go, you've let this be, you've let this have the space that it needed to turn into something different. And in that time, this person has been able to have some new energy. And I mean you as well, like being able to view this in a different way. And behind the Nine of Pentacles was the Ten of Pentacles, which is why I got union energy, like power couple building something sort of energy. Yeah, was all to stabilize you. I'm gonna do a part 2. I'm gonna pull first to see if there's a point to do a part 2, because I don't feel like I got to the actual like point of the message. But I just also heard a car zooming by. It's like not speeding through something. We'll get there when we get there, sort of thing. Scenic view. Interesting. Yeah. I know we hate to hear this, but it kind of seems like this is still kind of like a pervasive thought in your mind of, okay, well, what was this for, right? Temperance, Eight of Swords, Five of Swords reverse, the World, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And I was getting that song, like, I came to live, I came to fly, to conquer. Is it to conquer, then to, whatever, you get what I'm saying. Conquering like your emotions, but also conquering your external world. Remember, we had Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, but then we also had Five of Pentacles actually out. Nine of Pentacles not coming out makes me, like, gives me the feeling that you didn't think that that was possible for you, because behind the Nine of Pentacles was the Ten of Pentacles. So it kind of feels like you didn't think that this was possible for you without this other person. Their revelation aside, like, that really doesn't even matter. This is like about you needing to see yourself. Eight of Swords, the like mirror, seeing yourself as like trapped, just like cords around like throat, like really like bindings all over, right? Like just bound, this bound energy. And you needed to like see through that, see that you can be in union with another, you can want union with another, whilst not like needing it, not being, not even your end all be all, but like that not being your safety net, that's the only word that they're giving me for that. And to figure out with Five of Swords reverse, because also giving me like figure out like how to be in partnership, how to like close the loop, stop the cycle. What is that cycle? Your mind, how you view yourself. Yeah, I mean, literally just all cups just came out. Well, one wand, but like all cups. Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Swords. All right, we have pages out. Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. You saw that. Six of Cups. It was upright, don't worry. To get past, it's like to walk through the door. Walk through the door and decide that literally Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Walk through the door and decide that, like, literally with, how many times am I saying literally? But it's cool. It's great. Ugh. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So we had Ace of Pentacles. Behind it was the Three of Swords, and then the Hermit, and then behind that was the Five of Cups. But it's whatever. So just walk through a door, a new portal, new energy, leaving the past where it was, opening your heart again, learning to forgive, learning to, this is my When Pigs Fly card, because you see the little, like, piggy up here. You don't need another, but you can have it, right? You can exist without it. You can thrive without it. You can sit in your sovereignty without it. Being able to look at yourself in the mirror and say that you don't need another person, but also not being too proud to admit that you want it, and finding the courage, especially here with the Ace of Cups, finding the courage to view something differently, view your past differently, and what's possible for you differently. This just drained the crap out of me. So I feel like this entire process was, like, very draining for you. It was, like, soul sucking to get to this point. And I mean, like, good, because you were sitting in some pretty dark energy. You know, you specifically, you had, hello. That's why I dropped, because it was Hermit. You had Five of Cups, Three of Swords. I don't know why I'm holding it like this, but whatever. Five of Pentacles. I mean, you had some, like, very, like, dark energy. Very, very dark energy. I'm going to do a part 3, obviously, to get into this person. This sort of realization that they are having at this time. So I said this feels like union energy, but I wonder if this person views it that way, understands, like, what's really happening with, because remember at first we had the Moon, the Two of Cups, and the Judgment. So Spirit, how's this person coming in? Did you see that fumble? That's not bad. Kinda. So we have Knight of Wands, the Emperor, Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck there. I mean, they're coming in. And then I had just split and saw the Hangman again. A changed person, very, very passionate, very enthusiastic, but also in control and strategic. And I wouldn't even say flighty. I would say like an arrow, sharp, fast, on target, locked in. Which, you know what, locked in is really, 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 really good energy. Really, really good energy. And what do they want? Why are they coming in? What do they want? That was the Two of Cups there. I wanted to come out there. Can I shuffle today? This is cute. This is cute. This is cute. They want to put an end to the madness. They want to put an end to the madness. Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, Ten of Swords. Okay, this is good. This is good. They know that that energy was no longer, like, that energy wasn't serving them, that it was causing them a lot of pain, viewing this in a way. And it took so long because this was such a painful process for them to, like, close out this cycle, close out those thoughts for themselves. And that's okay. You can't fault them for that, because you had a lot of thoughts that you need to close out too, with that, you know, Five of Swords in reverse energy there. But they're coming in romantic. They're coming in passionate, and they're coming in romantic. Be careful with that. But they also, you know, These are very practical, very practical king and queen. Very much, I said power couple in the first one, I'm pretty sure. That, Knight of Cups. And I feel like now they are pretty in touch with their own intuition. So it's like they were at war with themselves on how they felt about you, and on, you know that person who is kind of afraid to proudly proclaim that like that they're in love with you and show you off. It's like you are going to be claimed, not in a bad way, not in a negative way, but like the world is gonna know that you belong to them, they belong to you, sort of energy now. It's like no longer hiding what a little like lover person they are, and how much they want this like stability, and which the King and Queen of Pentacles coming out makes so much sense, because behind the Nine of Pentacles was the Ten of Pentacles. We're gonna close this out. I literally, as I was thinking, I was like, Spirit, how do you want them to be in the meantime? Act like it's already here. Act like it's already here. Because I feel like this is marriage. I'm hearing, let's give them something to talk about. And yeah, you are. Like, put on a show. Give them something to talk about. And also I'm hearing like, let it go. Don't micromanage this. Let it happen. Let it happen. What was that? Hermit? Three of Pentacles, Hermit. Yeah. Let it happen. Know that this will come in when it's meant to. And when it does come in, know that you guys, there's been enough time has passed where like you guys are going to be working as a team. Equaling out. Equalizer. Maybe that's a movie for you guys. Or your favorite movie. I don't know. And also I'm hearing, this is so random. I'm so sorry. Gertrude. Whoever that's for. Whoever that's for. And Cranberries. It could be the Cranberries, like that song Linger. I don't know. Also, Cranberries could be Thanksgiving. So this could be coming in on Thanksgiving, which is my birthday. Hate that, but I love that for you if it's coming in, you know, on or around Thanksgiving. Which also, the cards just flew everywhere. Chaos. Outpouring, love, devotion is what I'm getting with that. Stranger Things also, because Stranger Things premieres today before that. That could have been a show that you guys watched together. Could mean like a lot for you guys. But you know, be careful on the Netflix and chilling sort of thing, because we did have Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Yikes. I wonder how long this has been for you all. Years? Years in the making? So if this has been years in the making, don't just rush into it. Don't just like rush and get into bed and try to go back to exactly how things were. This is new energy. This is fresh. This is Judgment was like one of the first 3 cards that came out, right? So this is like both understanding what needs to take place here, how you need to do things differently, like understanding how you've grown and how that reflects and how you show up in relationships. Yeah, stand your ground, but also like closing out. Stand your ground, sit in your truth, be kind of logical with this. Be kind of think with your head and not whatever it is between your legs. No judgments, but you know, let this like slowly sail into a good place. Castaway, Spirited Away, and trees. And also I just got dubstep. Okay, and crowns. Oh, and I live for the applause. Applause, Lady Gaga. I live for the applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause. You know what I'm getting with that? Admired. Admired. Like, again with the lovers, like passionate, like admiration, but like love everything that you do, praise, worship the ground that you walk on. I don't know if you have like a, this is turning. I'm 92 now, this energy. This is like kind of turning. Do what you will. Do what you will. Do what you will. Do what you will. We're gonna end it here because that was getting kind of spicy. And that lover specifically is so like spicy to me, especially because there's like red in the background. Let's see if I can find it again. There's like, I'm not even gonna worry about it. There's like red in the background, right? A lot of passion, and they're like locked in each other's eyes, and why was I getting like interlocked? Yeah, moving on. Oh, here it is. Here it is. When you least expect it, there's that passionate, fiery energy kind of like swept away. You see how, you know, like all the little like mystical like elements around them, very much swept away. Don't get too swept up. Be careful. Have fun. Do what you will though, at the end of the day. This was a lot. Sorry, but like not sorry. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Whatever.